and C to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. So welcome to one and all who have traveled from near and far. Umi and Si Allah, thank you for your presence here today, and now ask for your encouragement and lifelong support for their decision to be made. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and to let the rest go to us. What this divine ceremony does is to witness and affirm the choice you made to stand together as life mates and partners. This rite of passage was created to celebrate and preserve the cultural legacy of our Black nation and to emphasize the sacred bond between man and woman. This rite was also developed as a means to acknowledge our unique experience within the Western Hemisphere and in America in particular that has compromised our ability to be a unified Black family. So it is in the energy of self-realization, self-determination, self-definition, and sacred duty that we use this rite to, 1, reconnect to our lost traditions and set high the values we have lost. 2, restore the essence of true family relationships. 3, reestablish our essential identities as God, the Black man, and Mother Earth. Within this, we hope to meet the divine expectations of our ancestors who came before us, our brothers and sisters who collectively stand with us in the present, and our children who will preserve this union right in the future. Let no one define us but ourselves. We will take a moment to honor those who came before us and are no longer here with us. Our ancestors have given us life. They have paid a price for our freedom and growth. May we honor them with gratitude and success. They have built bridges for us to travel with their bodies and blood. May we travel carefully. They have learned lessons which cost them their lives. May we cherish the sanity of living and live through that knowledge. They have guided us through dangers seen and unseen. May we walk in faith. They have hindered and stopped our enemies. May we live with courage. They have opened roads and doors closed to us as a people. May we walk these roads and enter these doors with respect and understanding. They asked little for these priceless gifts they did. May we offer them more than they asked. We are their link to this life. May we continue the great works they started. They are our foundation in history. May we never forget to acknowledge them and honor them. We will speak their names out loud so that they will always be remembered. After each name, please say, Ashe. Janice Rivers, Ashe. Joan Rivers, Ashe. John Rivers, Ashe. Bertha Younger, Ashe. Darlene Younger, Ashe. Wandu Younger, Ashe. Carrie Harris, Ashe. Pernell Harris, Ashe. Janice Kemp, Ashe. R.J. Holiness, Ashe. Carmen Long, Ashe. Adolph Jr. Junior McGlory, Ashe. Maurice Penny, Ashe. Winnie River, Ashe. Jerry Kersey, Ashe. Please feel free to call out the names of your loved ones.
Ashe.
Ashe,
Lois Sanders.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe,
James Sanders.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe,
The whole Brown family was just too many of them to name.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe,
Who said me? A baby said.
Ashe, Ashe. Anyone else? We will end it with Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-do. See Allah and Umi. Spring is the symbol of bringing forth a new life together, fertility and new growth of sowing the seed of a new beginning. The declaration of intent that you are about to make is a way of saying to one another, you know all these things we've promised and hoped and dreamed, well, I meant it all. Every day. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Comrade, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, teacher, and student. For you have learned much from one another in these last several years. Now you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life. And things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Okay? Please place the ring on See Allah's hand. Umi, as you place this ring upon See Allah's finger, to symbolize your word as your bond, to him as his queen, and that you acknowledge that his role and identity as a man, a husband, a father, and God has been compromised due to our struggle as the original people in this country. And will do everything within your power to help him reestablish his rightful position as a strong and dignified sustainer of this family, promising to uphold truth, modesty, morality, and peace, and to love him through hell until things will be right. Umi, to be his wife and to cherish in friendship and love, today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you live. To trust and honor him, to love him faithfully, through the best and the worst, whatever may come. For he is your king, and you shall place no one above him. This word is bond, and bond is love. And you shall give your life before your word shall fail. Please place the ring on Umi's hand, Ciara. See, as you place this ring upon Umi's finger to symbolize your word as your bond, to her as her king, and that you acknowledge that her role and identity as a woman, a wife, a mother, and earth has been compromised due to our struggle as the original family in this country. And will you do everything within your power to help her reestablish her rightful position as a strong and dignified sustainer of this family, promising to uphold truth, modesty, morality, and peace, and to love her through hell until things will be right. See Allah, to be her husband, to cherish in friendship and love today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you live. To trust and honor her, to love her faithfully through the best and worst, whatever may come. For she is your queen, and you shall place no one above her. This word is bond, and bond is life, and you shall give your life before your word shall fail. This is not a union of two identical halves, but rather of two complementary parts. The wise ones know that the nature of the male is to conquer, while the woman is the foundation of the home. When these two soul parts come together, they start living a full life, and together they build a harmonious, balanced home. Today's supreme mathematics is knowledge God, all being born to build or destroy. Knowledge represents self-awareness and the ability to listen, observe, and respect. Through knowledge, a proper foundation is laid in order to establish the proper infrastructure for the unified black family to stand upon. God is the original black man regarding himself, his family, and his community. Through God-conscious realization, the original black man assumes his rightful position as the greatest expression of who and what he was born to be. Build or destroy symbolizes our ability to add on the things that improve our quality of life and to rid ourselves of those things that are detrimental to us. As Umi proceeds to walk around CLI 7 times, she will be acknowledging him as supreme and the center of her life. As the black man represents the sun and the center of the universe, the black woman represents the earth, as she revolves around it in its completion. The 7 times around shows her evolution and symbolizes a wall of protection around her, as no outside influences can penetrate what has been created. If she surrounds her husband with the protective aura of her love, if she envelopes him with affection, and if she makes him the anchor, the center, the focal point of her life, then he can feel safe and comfortable. When that happens, the walls protecting his heart comes tumbling down. This moment in time is truly a cause for joyous celebration. For we are gathered here to witness not only the beginning of a new marriage, but also the beginning of a new family. Umi and CLI would like to take this moment to recognize the significant role that their children have played. Please come forward. Brandon McCoy, Sivanya Younger, Chris Rivers, Jamel Younger, Sierra Younger, and Ramik Younger. From this day forth, you shall be more than one couple or two individuals. You shall be a loving and united family. You are a family drawn together by love and held together by devotion. It is a desire of CLI and Umi to extend their commitments to each other by making some promises to the children of this family. As you all join hands, which you already have, to form a new circle of love. We will seal this union with spoken promises like the rings this bride and groom have exchanged. Do you, C and Umi, promise to be faithful, loving, tender, and nurturing parents, always there for your children, not only providing their physical needs, but their emotional needs as well? Always a good listener, a loving counselor and parent?
We do.
We do.
You are a vital part of this new marriage. C and Umi give you their unconditional love and honor your presence in their lives. Sivanya, Sierra, Chris, Brandon, Jamel, and Rami. You will have a share in this union, for your lives will be touched by the covenant being made here today. Your participation is requested to help develop the bonds of a new family. As C and Umi have exchanged their pledges in divine union, we ask from you also a pledge, that you will join together to weave a fabric of mutual help and comfort, of challenge and support, and that you will help create a home and a way of life in which all of you may grow into the fullness of the best people you can be. Will you now pledge to do your best to help make a happy, loving, and successful bond by your love and cooperation? And so it is. Ashe. You may be seated. Marriage is the celebration of coming together of two lives, and it is a celebration of two people in love. The love that Umi and CLI feel for one another is a seed that their mothers planted in their hearts years ago, and today it has blossomed. Umi would like to pause and take this time to honor her mother. A mother's lips are the first to kiss you. A mother teaches you how to walk and talk and read and count. She guides you along the right path and smiles at your joy and sometimes weeps at your pain. She walks beside you and when it's time shows you how to walk towards the one you love. In recognition of the love and sacrifice made by Karen McNair, Umi's mother, Umi and her daughter will present this necklace to her mother with the names of the 5 generations of women in their matriarchal lineage. And their birthstones as a token of love, respect, honor, and thanks. The continuity, significance of the matriarchy system in our family must be honored, respected, and remembered. Miss Karen, please stand, which you already are. Ashe. You have united 2 families and 2 sets of friends. I ask all of the family and friends here today that you will support, please promise that you will support their marriage with joy, love, and optimism. All those who wish to promise their support say, I do.
I do.
With the blessing of everyone who is present here today and the power vested in me,
Yes, go bro.
I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. C.L.I. Younger. You may now